Light to Light third report. It's a February 20th, 2025 update. Light to Light nonprofit. Our mission is to heal, uplift, and unbound the human soul. We have made progress. While Light to Light is still in the infancy stage of development, we have a lot to celebrate with this short update. Light to Light nonprofit. For a review of possible charities that LTL will provide, please review the first and second reports and/or refer to the lighttolight.org website. Current status. Currently using a dedicated personal account with U.S. Bank until we get the paperwork back from the Secretary of State listing officers. We will then open up an LTL account and dissolve the dedicated personal bank account. We fired our initial accounting service because honestly, they're a ripoff. We found a free platform to use that will grow as LTL grows with reasonable prices as we need more help. Dissolved the LegalZoom registered agent because they never corrected the paperwork and never corrected our address. And I am Barbara Miriam, Dr. Bachmeier, the founder, now the registered agent on file with the Secretary of State. What I will do, continuing to see my current functions, refer to the last report of January 2025. I'm basically doing everything that needs to be done to get this launched and to keep it running. Initial incorporation as nonprofit was completed through LegalZoom. We have articles of incorporation and an EIN. Note, when we get large enough to hire staff, we will have to file an addendum to our articles of incorporation because the structure of the organization, according to the law, will have changed. Website is up, but I still need to complete a lot of the content and setup. That's going slowly, but it is going to look decent by the end of the year. My Divine Light, a second website associated with Welcome Wellness, which is my personal business as a licensed clinical psychologist and coach, certified coach. That was created as part of a for-profit, and that will provide free access to memberships and subscriptions to content to those in the recovery community that benefit and cannot afford to purchase. That will be a Welcome Wellness donation. Website is acquired. Completion goal for My Divine Light startup is January 26th to house community with membership mastermind groups. We may eliminate mastermind groups. We will see. Depends on how things go. January 2027, I'm hoping to have a workbook with a book companion targeted goal, and I'm hoping to be able to give some free access as a donation to Light to Light. Bank account switch from personal to LTL is in process. That will take some time. I have to fly out to Illinois when the weather gets better to fix our post office box, and I'm still waiting for the Secretary of State to give me the proof of officers and directors. Set up accounting and tax process. We're now using Wave, at least for now, but it looks like it can grow as we grow. Set up compliance. We'll create compliance checklists so that if something happens to me, someone can take over. Research liability insurance for directors and officers, plus Light to Light and Company general insurance. Hopefully we can get that completed by next year. Set up volunteer process, a legal way to allow people to volunteer and contribute. I can't really do that until we have all of our liability insurances in place. Work on content creation and YouTube channel, so I am doing that. Even though that is more related to My Divine Light, my for-profit, it's still relevant because I am donating access to individuals who need free access. Facilitate mastermind groups. I'm putting that on hold until I know if it will actually work with our structure. Seek out research, find fundraising options to receive donations for the recovery community. So I have found several websites to look at for grants and see if any of them match. When I find some that do match, I'm hoping to write 1 to 3 grant proposals. And that could take a few months to a year, we'll see. I'm hoping to get some money for operating expenses for 2026. Connect with vet appropriate recovery community projects to provide charitable funding to. Connect with and vet appropriate recovery community projects. So that will be ongoing. We'll probably do that after we get the grant research done and some grant proposals out. And once we actually receive donations and funds, then we will start with that. Complete light-to-light binder, corporate docs, policies, minutes, taxes, and more. I have a really good binder for everything to go in. I have kept everything in one binder, and it's going to be transferred to another binder with everything organized for easy access. This will be really helpful if somebody takes over my role, and they will know where to find everything and what to do, including checkoff lists for everything that needs to be done every year and every month of every year. In process continued. Plan to have these updates become shorter as we make progress. We will then create separate reports for the following: budget accounting, tax filing updates. I've created a transparency page and I have a 5-year projected estimate budget for 2026 through 2030. I am in the process of putting that into the Light to Light website, and that will over time be able to show everything. Yearly compliance checklist. As I said, I have a checklist generated, and that will be in the binder. It's going to include things like Attorney General reports, Secretary of State reports, IRS, State Revenue Service, and anything else we need to do. Charity service programs, content creation programs, masterminds, membership updates. As I said, I will be working on that after we get some grant money. Well, I'll be working on content creation for my Divine Light, probably ongoing starting in April, and trying to organize that. I'm hoping to have something that is viewable by 2026. If not before. Fundraising campaigns, grant updates, and donation updates. So I will keep you posted on that. We are going to get started on those things after we get some initial operating funds, and maybe we will also start a donation campaign by the end of 2025, if not before. Ideas for volunteers and contributors. Again, anyone can contribute courses and content if they want to teach something that's helpful to the recovery community on Light to Light. Let me know. If you want to facilitate a group on the members page for Light to Light, let me know. At this time, it would all be volunteer. There would be no pay. Maybe in a few years, we will get enough grant money to hire people to do these things. Maybe you would want to make some YouTube videos and put those on there. Facilitate support groups, as I said. Maybe facilitate mastermind groups. This would all be on Light to Light. It would be all volunteer. And as I said, who knows, maybe in 4 years or so, we'll get enough money to hire someone to actually do this. Help fundraise for vetted recovery community projects and services. If anybody wants to jump in and do this at any time, we are set up. We can do this. It's just that I can't be the one to be doing it right now because I'm doing all of the other stuff. So jump in, share ideas, initiate projects, more. Let's co-create. Board of Directors remains the same. President Mitchell Saylor, Treasurer, Secretary, Founder, me, Barbara Bachmeier-Levy, Secretary, Treasurer, Andrew Levy, and there's room for 10 more. Thank you for listening to this update. Have a great day.